What's going on, survivors? This video is gonna be a quick one. I just want to basically talk to you guys about, just how much we, care for you guys, and just when, we put things together as an art side, we put things together and we see just shadiness within this space. We're gonna talk about it in our next podcast, but just let you guys know that there, as real true artists that actually do handcraft everything, we realize that you guys are being bamboozled inside of the NFT space, that we just noticed, like, wait a minute, we're putting so much work inside of our project, and these other projects are just people just throwing money at these other projects through the hype, right? Of course, through the hype. But we sitting here, sometimes we sit here and think, but we're not going to just give y'all lackluster work, but we sitting here like, we put so much art, and we're like the only one that's really playing it by the books. What I'm talking about, where with integrity, giving actual value, and just actual value and real utility, which I hate that word now, and just real artwork, right? And we look at every other project, it's like, these guys are literally buying BS, you get what I'm saying? But what this video is about is just announcement of the franchises is going up on OpenSeas. We're rating it now, something I guess OpenSeas, I don't know, OpenSeas is always messing up. That's coming out right now. We're actually in the middle of doing that right now. Another thing, a new franchise, which is the space bar, that's one's being released. We got to put the space bar on the website. We have two more that's coming right now. We have the space bar, speed rails, which is transportation, which you guys actually can own the train station, and there's only one train station. It's basically like owning SEPTA in Philadelphia, basically, where it's like monopoly of transportation and the rail system. So one person can own that in each server. So that's coming. We also have the air taxi, which I think they call Airwaves. That's being released as well. But the train system is actually going to be released in actually a few days. So that's gonna be big right there. So there's only gonna be one in the server. So for people to take the train from one area to the other, you know who's getting all the money in that one right there, whoever owns that in the server. Another thing I want to talk about, the sale that's going on. For example, you buy one of these franchises up to August 1st. You get a loot box that we're going to be sending out to you guys, airdropping to you guys, and it comes with a random key card. Now, the key card that you can get is, you can get a Tyro or you can get a Abraxas. So if you right now, the sports bar, which is called Space Bar, that's going for $90. So you pay $90 for that. You can have a possibility of getting a key card that's worth $13,000. Another thing we're going to be talking about is the keys. The key cards are going up in price due to just a lot of the value that we're giving, and plus we're releasing lower tiers that only allow you to exchange for the in-game currency for actual real currency. Won't allow you into the market. The first one won't, but the second one allows you into the market as well. You just don't get no benefits as the other ones get, right? So the prices of keys are going up. Soon residential land deeds are going up again. The first land deed, which is going to go for $500, and then the other ones, the bigger land deeds were released, where there was a lot more expensive and stuff like that, where you guys can own those lands and stuff like that. So right now, like, I'm in the middle of building basically the map again. So right now I'm in the middle of building that, so that's why we have to not sell any land right now. But yeah, so, and by the way, if you are new to find out, our land is actual real, is basically based on all of our stuff is based off the actual business, the entrepreneur economy. I guess that makes sense, right? And the actual real estate system. So it's the entrepreneur system and the real estate system. I put my business, my 15 years of business experience within inside of this game. Now, before I show you the new NFTs and show you just basically how much care we put into everything that we do here, let me say this one thing to the people who just don't understand what Myths is. Now, Myths is an open world, tactical, high stakes shooting game, right? It was a survival game too, right? That you can also just say is like the Central Land. But this isn't a game. This is actually a game that's actually fucking fun. It's going to be fun, where people actually play it, where people actually play it on Twitch, people play it on YouTube, where people have YouTube channels about it. If you purchased or wanted to get into Decentraland and you feel like you missed out on Decentraland, well, we are what Decentraland is, but just an actual game. Think about that. So if you are an investor and don't understand the concept of myths, just know that we are what Decentraland is. If you watched the last video, basically the metaverse is basically the new version of the internet, and we just creating an amazing website for you guys to actually live in, indulge, play it. It's going to be super fun, and it's basically like a second life, right? All right, so with that being said, we're gonna hop into the computer and I'm gonna show you what the basically the business licenses, the franchisee ownership looks like. We put a lot of time into these things for you guys, and every one of them is different for you guys to see. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so I know you guys probably wonder, how the hell do I make the videos, edit the videos, work on artwork, all that type of stuff like that at the same time? If you know me personally, I'm a workaholic. All I do is work. So as you can see right now, I'm in the middle of rebuilding the map. Just rebuild the gas station inside of the map. So that's what I'm doing right here. But that's not what this video is about. Okay, so still touching it up and everything like that. So don't mind all this stuff. All this space will be filled up with trees, neighborhoods, all that stuff like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool when you guys see the finished product of this. So don't worry, mountains and stuff is coming and stuff like that. So right now I'm just building inside of the city part. All right, so the first, this is what the licenses look like right now. So again, if you know about our NFTs aren't just JPEGs artwork. We want to give you guys that because that's what you guys are used to and that's what you like. But this is actually a document right here. So within this right here is basically show ownership inside of the game that you own these things. This is the Hespa space station right here. As you can see right here, it shows you got the little card. It's another thing, the key to the ownership of this franchise right here. And this is space station. That's what it looks like. But if you go on the website, mythstories.io, and then go to partnerships, which is going to be changed. It's going to go to ownership. That's going to say it's going to change from partnership to ownership. Go to see there and click the website, and you'll see exactly everything this thing come with. Each and every one of these things I'm going to show you have their own website, their own lore, and everything about it, so you can get to know about the actual platform. All right, so we have the next thing. We have Rich Aegis right here. This is the biggest building right here. So this is like the boss thing. This thing costs the most. This is where all the money is actually made. So all of them actually make money, but this is where the money is made. So you can make about 10K. All about basically bringing your outside business experience inside with this one right here. This allows you to basically control what people see inside of these billboards. So like you see billboards in here, allows people to see, you can control what people see inside of these billboards, inside of the server. So there's 3 different maps. Again, it's gonna be multiple cities, multiple neighborhoods. You'll be able to control what people see on these things right here. Okay, so right now I just fix some of these stuff right here. But yeah, so you'll be able to control everything they see. So again, that's on a different website, and you'll basically be able to show the maps. So you'll be able to, like, it's gonna be like a map, like Google Maps, but virus, where you get to click on where you basically, you know, tell the business, set a price for it. So you can charge somebody. Of course, we take a fee of that, right? That's another way we make money without having the people to come in and stuff like that, which you guys don't business. But so for this right here, so let's say that you charge a person $1,000 a month to be on here, to just be playing right here. So when people pass it, they will be able to just basically promote themselves here. You charge people $1,000 a month for this, $1,000 a month for that. So you have a bunch of billboards that you'll be able to, you know, charge for, and that's basically what Rich Aegis brings to the table. So that's what this business here brings to the table right here. This brings a lot of money. It got its own insurance company inside of it. It has also its own bank inside of it. So people don't have to go to the bank and store the items inside of the bank that other people own. They can come to your building and go to the top floor, 52nd floor, and they can just come there. It got food in there. It comes with food, comes with sleeping quarters. I think it's 2 bedrooms in there for the person that owns it, so they don't have to. So it's like a hideout too as well. And I think this comes with everything basically. This damn near comes with everything. It doesn't come with weapons and stuff like that, but it comes with, this is the big money moves, and it has its own set of missions where I'm right in the middle of writing down the type of missions you'll go on there. So this one as well as the Hespa. I think the Hespa, which one is that? Yeah, this one. No, this one. Yeah. This one has its own missions as well too. You're able to go to space and go to the different planets that you'll be able to see. So it's 3 different planets that, as of now, that we'll be creating missions for, and you'll be able to get rare items that you can't get nowhere else inside of the game, such as with the Rich Aegis building. All right, so now you have indoors. You have indoors. This is basically like Home Depot, like a furniture store, and this basically helps you build your hideout. So in this our game, the hideouts would be totally different. So like all of the furniture would have something to do. So like you can, if you don't have enough to buy a bed, you can in the furniture, like a couch is cheaper. So this all depends, by the way. Also, let me say this: the price of the items that not standard in there are set by the person that owns the franchise, right, of that building, right? So if you want to buy a bed but it's too expensive, you can buy a sofa. You can sleep on the sofa, right? And that heals you a little bit. Basically, how much a refrigerator can hold, that will be in there. So different refrigerators will be able to be, this is storage. How well it keeps your food fresh, all that type of stuff like that. That's with the indoors thing. So you got the Bitcoin mining machines in there. You have different types of computers in there, which basically increase your intelligence, basically, of like how knowledgeable you'll become when you actually run into S&P, which is an anomaly, a demon, something like that, a monster, whatever the case may be. How knowledgeable you are, if you find their weaknesses. Basically, it tells you what type of bullets that work on, what type of swords, weapons, if blunt weapon, sharp weapons, Parison weapons work on them. Basically, that's what the computers will be for. Also, you can browse the internet on there, and you'll be able to look at the games, websites and stuff. We have that one there. So that's basically what that is. So and you'll be able to fully customize your properties, your hideouts and stuff like that. So you can, chairs, lamps, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's what that is for right there. But it comes with really good things like a crafting bench, where you don't have to go to the blacksmiths to pay them to fully repair your weapons. You can actually do it yourself. With some places where it's like medicine cabinets and stuff like that, where it gives you can craft medicine there, so you don't have to go to medical facilities and stuff like that. So that's all this stuff there. You would be able to do with that right there. So it keeps the hideouts and the indoors allows you. It basically saves you a lot of money. All right, so. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah, Prince Portfolio. This is where the vehicles, spaceships, air hoverboards, hover cars, hover bikes, all will be placed at. So this is a good one right here. This is a very good one right here. Again, when we release new things, we sell them to the key holders, and the key holders will be able to sell it to whatever price. So this is a very profitable thing, because I think people would like to show off their vehicles that they have. So yeah, this is definitely one of those type of metaverses that you will be able to flex in right here. So again, Prince Portfolios is definitely a good one right here. This is actually my best friend right here. His name is Prince, and we gave him. He's the franchise owner, right? So he's basically in the lore. He's in part of the lore, which most of my community is. Not most of my community. I'm lying with that. I mean, most of my community will be. Some of my community is. All right, pardon me. But he's a part of the lore, and he, as you can see, has the middle arm right there. So this shout out to my guy right here. Then you have medical secrets. This is the medical place right here, pharmacy. It has all the medicine, everything that you need to basically heal, right? So sleeping won't heal you fully. If you like bleeding and stuff like that, you would definitely need these places. If you have any diseases, right, anything like that, this is a good place to. This is a really good profitable place. One of those expensive places, but this is very good right here. So as you can see, all the stuff is different right here. Also, we wanted to show one thing. I wanted to show you, if you realize, these are actual in-game pictures. So it's just not NFTs and we're saying like, hey you guys, we're going to create this. This shit is being created as we speak. You get what I'm saying? So these are pictures that's actually in game. All right, so this is hidden arms. This is the weapon. This is one of the most profitable. It's very cheap too. It's very cheap for how much money this shit will bring back. It's very cheap, and it's one of the most profitable franchises that we have. Because this is where all the ammo and guns and weapons and swords should be sold at. So this is one of the most profitable. The food places, the gas station, which we don't have the gas station yet up here. We don't have space bar. We don't have that up here yet either. But these are coming up. Just want to let you guys know that these are. Let's show you just how much care we put into it. We then have an AI robot randomly generated, which is we're gonna talk about this in the podcast and show you guys the scam that the NFT market is. I'm talking about the whole NFT market. There's probably one or two guys out there probably doing it legitimately. You can go open seas and you won't see it. Everybody is using AI robots, and we're sitting here, as you can see, just crafting everything together. Building these things just to get this stuff together for you guys. All right, so that's the hidden arms. This is about weapons, ammo stuff, which is very important in the game. You won't be able to just find that shit just laying around. But you will find it if you get lucky, but or you kill somebody and take theirs. But you still have to run ammo to shoot and kill someone or an enemy. You still need ammo, right? So very profitable place right here. Cheapest, slept on price. I think people should definitely purchase one of those. And then we have Rex Burgers. So this shout out to one of my students. I used to teach about business and stuff like that when I used to teach business. This is so we named this the business after him. So this is basically a restaurant. So this is a fast food place. Rex Burgers. The lore is basically he came up with a formula that can actually turn unhealthy food to healthy food, and that's what basically Rex Burgers is about. So this is actually a really good thing. It's cheap as well. Not cheaper than sports bar $90, but this right here is cheap, but it's affordable, I should say. Just like the hidden arms is actually cheap for its price. It's not affordable for its price, it's cheap for its price. Which is still affordable, but that's still cheap for how much value that business actually gives you. But this is that. So I just wanted to show you guys how much care that we put into the project for you guys, how much we care about you guys to actually give you something where when you hold these things, you actually are holding something in value, right? It's something that's not, we just didn't throw shit together and just say, hey, you guys give us money. We actually have things here that we wanted to show you, that I just wanted to make this video and show you that we care for you. Now, I also wanted to make sure you understand, until August 1st, which is not a few days, when you purchase one of these franchises, you get a loot box as well. You would get a loot box airdrop to you, and then in that loot box it will have up to 5 keys in it. Not up to 5. One of the 5 keys, one of the 5 keys in it, which is Tyro all the way to Abraxas. Tyro is the cheapest, Abraxas is the most expensive. Some of the keys actually come with these businesses. For example, Abraxas comes with the Aegis building. Cosmic comes with the space station. I forgot what the other ones come with, but just know that just take advantage of this right now. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. If I come up with something, I'll make another video. But I really wanted to show you guys and to give you guys the heads up that this stuff will be up and running for you guys to purchase today. Take advantage of the sale. And yeah, I thank you guys that are supporting us and helping us get this project done. And we, just know, as you guys know, we never disappoint you guys in the first place, but we wanted to make sure that you guys seen. I just wanted to show you guys that everything that we give you guys, we make sure that we just we're not using the robots to create our art or anything, that we actually hand draw the stuff first, 3D model it, throw it up there for you guys. Like everything is literally handcraft, sculptured. Everything is sculptured. Everything is sculptured, and I want you guys to know that that's what we're doing. And our podcast is going to actually peel the band-aid over on the NFT market. It's to show that we, as I was sitting here, like I said, I'm going through everything, and I'm sitting here looking at one of the projects that I'll show you guys, but then I'll tell you. Here we go. Let me show you. I'm gonna just show you, just give you a preview of what we're talking about here. Okay. And this is deceitful. If you ask me, this is very deceitful. Because if I'm going to call myself an artist, right? This is art, but it's not art, if that makes sense. Because anybody can do this. And if people are buying into this shit, as you can see it, this is randomly generated by an AI. So an AI is literally recreating this over and over and over and over and over again. There's no work being put into this, but just clicking a button and having a robot making this stuff for you. And that's not cool. That's not cool. So we can't really call ourselves artists if we're not really putting out real art. So we're going to talk about this inside of the podcast, me and Energy, and this is actually insulting. You go to OpenSeas. It's every project is like this. Let's go to this guy, Zuni's. Go to Zuni's. So okay, Zuni's might actually. You don't have anything created. How you on the front page? You don't have nothing created. All right, OpenSeas. Maybe that's something that's coming. I don't know. But let's just go to explore. Right, this is actually this looks decent. Now, okay. Now I don't know if this is random generated or this is actual art. I don't know, because it can be random generated. All right, so this is Seth in the future, going over the shit I just said in the past. Okay, so 1 second. As you see me sitting here editing this right here, this video, going over the foolishness I'm talking about right here, you can see that I said that this right here isn't randomly generated. Going over the tapes and reviewing the tapes, this shit is definitely randomly generated. They almost got me, so they just basically slapped up some old art that they had and just had it, the computer just do the rest of it. I don't know. But also, by the way, I just want you to know my energy is low because I don't feel well right now. So I'm gonna edit this, release this right now, and then I'm gonna give me some rest. Okay. All right. Future Seth out here. Now I think this is actual art. I don't know, man. This might be actual art. Unless they pay for this. Total volume, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's worth it. I don't know though, because some of these things because AI can create that. AI can create those things. I won't believe how much AI can do. Like AI can create this. Let me see. Like all this stuff can be generated. All this is AI stuff. This is AI stuff. This is AI stuff. Yep. Yeah, this is AI stuff. AI created this. Yeah, so people paid for this stuff, and going into what we were saying, I don't know about the last guy, but the dead thing, the apocalypse thing, and if it wasn't AI generated, I will pay for that myself personally. But this is why I don't indulge into buying other people's projects, because a lot of this stuff is scams. Like this is technically a scam. It might not be, who knows what they're promising and stuff like that, but who knows whatever they follow. But why what an actual artist is and making it seem like you're actually doing the art when you having people buying your artwork when they can literally do the same thing. Whereas it's just you can either pay one of the robots to do it, or you can just do a free trial and then literally put it up here and just set a price and just make money off of free stuff. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So we just wanted to show you guys that we aren't doing that to you guys, you know, and you guys are, you know, we respect our community and everything like that. So we just wanted just to bring that to you guys' attention. And with that being said, I'm out of here.